Hey guys, my name is Rachel Loader and I'm originally from Lindsborg, Kansas, Little Sweden. Once upon a time, I also studied Spanish in high school, and I'll never forget the impact that class had on me. Not only then did I begin to learn a language that has opened countless doors for me, but that's also when I learned about the US Peace Corps and decided that was what I wanted to do after college. Fast forward 4 years of high school, 1 year as a Rotary Exchange student in Spain, and 3 quick years of college, here I am. I'm a Community Health Peace Corps volunteer in Chuyabamba, Chota, Cajamarca, Peru. As you know, your lovely student teacher Alicia is from this incredible country, and she asked me to make this video to show you a bit of what's beyond high school, central Kansas, and our daily lives at home. I hope seeing these videos of people very much like us, living very different but in some ways similar lives, helps you to see how much we have to be thankful for, what an amazing opportunity it is to learn a new language, and to think about what inspires you. What can you do with this education you're being handed? In the rural parts of Peru, elementary school and high school dropping out is all too common. My host dad had to quit school in 3rd grade of elementary school to help work his family's land so they could survive. Most people survive off what they produce and what they can sell and buy in exchange for their crops and animals and milk. Some also do artisan work and make literal pennies off their pieces. Those who finish high school, like in any part of the world, have a huge upper hand in life. It's the literal difference between hard work selling vegetables or artisan work for pennies and back-breaking work as a manual laborer or construction worker making $7 a day, or a completely different, brighter future. Men, women, and children spend hours a day feeding their animals, taking them to water, cutting herbs for them, etc., to raise and eventually sell them. To us, the profits seem minimal, but for them it could mean their children can stay in school another year. And the longer the children stay in school, the brighter prospect the whole family has. Though some of my students walk over an hour to school and almost 2 hours back uphill up the mountain, there has been a change in the last generation that values education now more than ever. Side note, guinea pig are a huge income generating activity women usually raise and sell. As sad as it is, they are delicious. I have eaten 35. Many people in rural Peru, like where I live in mud brick adobe houses and cook using firewood. Clothes are washed by hand in the river if you don't have access to water, and tubs and your 2 hands are used if you do have water at home. Several homes don't have electricity. Just getting by here is so much more work than at home. I work with a group of 28 moms to reduce chronic malnutrition in children under 3, and less than 10% of the moms have finished high school. Some even dropped out once they became pregnant at a young age. Some cannot read, but they work harder than anybody else I've ever met. And if you ask any of them what they would change or improve about their lives, I'd bet more than the majority would say their level of education, that they wish they had finished high school and gone to college before having children. About 10% of the graduates from high school in my community attend college, but even those who don't have a much better future ahead than their laboring parents. I know the realities are different here than at home, but the underlying theme is the same. Education is key. Value it. Guys, studying in high school and beyond is a privilege. I always knew it was important, but until I saw the stark difference education can make in someone's life, I didn't value it as much as I should have. We are so fortunate to live in a country where education is so widespread and going to college isn't an anomaly. Though financially tricky sometimes, it's possible. I was a high schooler once too. I know there are important things to focus on, like texting, movies, homework, friends, Facebook, being cool, boyfriends, girlfriends, sports, weekend plans, and I'm not saying you shouldn't care about them. We all do. I do too, to a certain extent. But every now and then, Take a step back and think about something bigger than you. Give thanks. Be glad you're sitting in that desk right now, not working barefoot in a cornfield with a pick and shovel for 7 hours. Before wrapping up, I want you to see bits of this beautiful culture. The amount of guinea pig and potatoes eaten is enormous. The parades and beauty pageants are nothing short of incredible. People are extremely proud of their local cultures all around the country. And the national pride is cool. The marching game is so strong. Kids are kids everywhere you go. They laugh, dance, sing, goof off, and have fun just like we all did and do.
These are my friends Dairo and Ariana. You've got an amazing opportunity at your fingertips to learn another language. There's so much you can do with Spanish. What do you want to do with it? How far will you go? From one Kansas kid to another, I'm telling you, take advantage of this opportunity and make it your own. I'm living the dream I founded in my freshman year of high school as a Peace Corps volunteer. Being a volunteer is hard, but it's really incredible, and it's an opportunity I would have missed out on if I hadn't taken advantage of my Spanish classes and mentors from a young age. So soak it all in, take advantage of your education and this chance to learn Spanish. And if you have any questions, let me know about living in Peru, being a volunteer, etc. I'd love to hear from you. My email is rachelloader@gmail.com. Adios!